You did a great job again for me last week, Eugene. You made me very, very happy. Do you know what I do for men that make me happy?
Give them presents?
You could say that. And I've got a present you can unwrap later tonight if you'll do me a little favor.
It's not my birthday.
I know, silly, but it's gonna seem that way.
Will there be cake?
No, Eugene,
and ice cream and balloons?
No, that's
and
not.
Pony rides?
Eugene! Listen, Eugene. If you do exactly what I tell you tonight, you're coming back to my hotel room after the show. Do you understand?
But I like my room. It's got all my action figures in it.
Eugene, listen. Edge has a match tonight against your former friend. I'm afraid he's gonna hurt Edge, and then he'll be able to hurt me again.
No.
But you can help Edge. We need you to be the special referee. The extremely special referee.
Referee? Like Dangerous Danny Davis or Earl Hebner's brother Dave.
That's right, Eugene. I know you'll do a great job for me tonight. Now go and get ready. Hurry up.
Holy crap. I thought I was gonna die.
I know.
Well, I guess we'd better get ready for your match, huh, bro?
We?
Yeah, we, as in you and me. Right?
Sorry, bro. Trish and I have some more planning to do.
Keep those belts warm, Christian.
Keep those belts warm, Christian. You're not the only one who can come up with a plan, Trish.
You think you know?
It doesn't appear that Edge is... What a counter! Boy, this John Cena is his own biggest fan. How come all of these rappers can't talk about anything except how great they are? I don't think there's anything wrong with that, King. Cena's got some impressive accomplishments to his credit. I think excellent counter. What ring presence? I thought I'd pick the winner before the match started, JR, but now I'm having second thoughts. Well, I'm glad to hear that, King. Usually I wonder if you've even had first thoughts. These superstars are beating the heck out of each other, and this crowd can't get enough of it. It's what they paid to see, King, and they're getting their money's worth tonight. They sure are, JR. There's no question these superstars are earning their paychecks. Oh, man. I've been in this hole before, JR. This brings back some bad memories. I can understand why, King. I can't even imagine the pain being inflicted here. I don't understand how these fans can boo Edge, JR. They've got no respect for everything he's done for them. Oh, you're full of it. That submission is locked in, JR, and this is a tough hold to break. It sure is, King, and even if you break the hold, it takes its toll on you. And here's the pin.
1, 2.
The referee's certainly showing his bias here with this count. You're not going to get him with that one. Can you believe we're actually watching these superstars go at it, JR? It's great to see, King. I've been looking forward to this match for a... Oh, my! Looks like someone's been busted wide open. This can't be good. You're right. It's not good. It's great! They're not holding anything back. We knew these superstars. He's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it. No! It can't be! Not the FU! He's a slippery devil. He's a 3 count away from a pinfall.
2.
He sure is taking this sweet old... These superstars took each other to the limit.
Eugene, listen to me. That trollop is not your friend. She's using you and turning you into a laughingstock.
Oh, William. You just can't stand to see Eugene happy, can you? He's got friends now. Real friends. And I think it's just sad that you can't be happy for him.
Now listen to me, you vile little slag. Young Master Eugene is a good boy, and the last thing he needs is to be corrupted by the likes of you.
What the hell is... Oh, my gosh, JR!
Stupid son of... Ah, I can't believe...
Guys!
Dumb mother...
Hold up! Wait! We gotta talk about Survivor Series. You can't roll without me.
Looks like Edge and Trish weren't as excited about Plan C as Christian was. I think Christian's troubles are only beginning. Look out, Christian!
One, two, three.
Here's your winner, John Cena. You think you know me?
I talked to these superstars backstage before the match, and I don't think I've ever seen competitors so ready to get it on. And that's coming through loud, and both superstars are fighting to stay on the ladder. I'm so happy that they're beating the heck out of each other, JR. Someone's gonna take a tumble. Boy, this John Cena is his own biggest fan. How come all of these... Oh, here we go. What a jerk. How about continuing the match?
I don't think he's in any hurry to end this one, King. And I don't think the crowd just a little further. He's literally inches from victory. My God, look at the intensity of these superstars battling 15 feet above the ring. Look at the intensity of these two superstars trying to stay on the ladder.
Oh my gosh! The title is within reach! I don't think that these superstars have even contemplated the fact that that's one way to use a ladder.
There aren't many superstars as diversely talented.
Only one of them's gonna stay on that ladder, JR. Who's it gonna be? This is going beyond just being a match, JR. I think these superstars genuinely hate each other.
There's no love lost between these competitors, that's for sure. If looks, what a battle. Neither superstar can afford to be knocked off the ladder.
These two are fighting for their lives on that ladder. You gotta respect the commitment and the dedication of these superstars to their careers.
No question about it, King. Every superstar on the roster has had to make more sacrifice. There's not an ounce of quit in either superstar, but only one will remain on the ladder. It doesn't appear that Edge is getting much love from this crowd tonight, and who can blame them?
It's going to be a long way down for one of these two superstars.
The referee is down, and now there's no one to maintain order in this match.
Where do they find these referees, JR? They seem to be awfully fragile.
Whoever wins this fight might just win the match.
Taking it down a notch, JR. This could get interesting.
They're picking their spots, King. You got to know when to hold them and when to fold.
It's like he read his opponent's mind. They know there's not enough room for both of them up there.
He's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it.
No, it can't be. Not the FU. I think it's pretty obvious which way this one's gonna go, JR.
Well, from my perspective, this is still anybody's match.
I'd like to see things from your perspective, JR, but I'd have to get my head out of my rear end first.
And Lord knows...
Wow! That ladder's like a battering ram, JR!
The targeted attacks we've been seeing have taken their toll.
He's about one submission hold away from tapping out. I think this is it, JR. That title's got to come down. And that's all she wrote, JR. It's over.
Yes, I see what you mean, Coach. I must admit his behavior has been a bit strange lately. Thank you for coming here tonight to bring that to my attention.
You want to see me, Vince?
Yes, thank you for coming to see me. I wanted to take this chance to compliment you on your hard work so far this year and let you know that it has not gone unnoticed. The matches you've competed in over the last few months have helped to determine your entry number into one of the greatest matches in sports entertainment, the Royal Rumble.
As you know, the Rumble takes place in 2 weeks. And tonight's match is your last chance to improve your entry number. And it must be your lucky day. Because Mr. McMahon, in his infinite wisdom, has come up with a typically brilliant plan to give you a choice of matches. You see, if you're fairly happy with your current number, you can compete in an Iron Man match tonight. When it's over, your opponent's number of pinfalls or submissions will be subtracted from yours. The resulting number will be added to your current entry number. So, if you score 3 points and your opponent scores 1, your entry number improves by 2. But if it's the other way around, your number falls by 2.
Or if you prefer to take a big risk for a big reward, you can compete tonight in a triple threat match against the number 1 and number 30 entrants. Win that match, and you'll get to enter the Royal Rumble last at number 30, which gives you a huge advantage. If you lose the triple threat, however, you'll enter at number 1 and have to face 29 other superstars in order to win.
I love it. That's sheer genius, Mr. McMahon.
Take it under advisement for a minute. Let me know which match you want to compete in tonight. Keep in mind that the higher your entry number, the later you enter the Royal Rumble, and the better your chances.
These superstars are putting everything on the line here in this match.
They sure are, and they're doing it all for the WWE fans. Without them, there'd be no WWE.
These superstars are putting on a great match so far, JR. But if they drop the ball, these fans will let them hear about it.
I don't think that's going to happen, King. These competitors know that their paychecks come straight from the WWE fans. They're not going to let them down.
Yeah, but if they don't keep the fans happy...
If wishes were fishes, the world would be an ocean. But that's not the case now.
He turned the tables on his opponent with that one. So, JR, are you enjoying the match so far?
Yes, I am. I think these superstars are putting on one hell of an exhibition here tonight.
What's your favorite part of it so far?
I don't think it's happened yet. My favorite part of the match will be when you quit yapping and let me enjoy it.
Now, JR.
He's got his opponent in position. I think he's going for it.
No, it can't be. No.
And there's the cover.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, boy. These fans have got something on their minds, JR.
Well, they paid for their tickets, King, and they've got a right to say whatever they want. We could be looking at a pinfall here, folks.
2.
He almost had the 3 count right there, JR. These superstars are going to tear each other apart.
That's exactly what the fans paid to see, King.
Look at the fans, JR. They know what's coming next.
They sure do, and there it is. A textbook reversal there.
1, 2, 3.
I'm not sure I agree with what the crowd is chanting, JR, but I guess it's their right.
You're damn right it is. It comes from the price of admission.
Here's the pin. Could this be it?
1, 2, 3.
Wow. Listen to these fans, JR.
You can fool some of the people all of the time, and all the people some of the time, but there's no fooling the WWE fans at all. There aren't many superstars as diversely talented as John Cena. He's as good as... Look at the confidence radiating off this superstar.
All I see is an over... What a move! It's not hard to tell why that's his finisher, JR. I don't know if his opponent has what it takes to kick out.
2, 3.
Sounds like this crowd's got something on their minds, King.
Who cares about them, JR? Look what's going on in the ring. Flat on your back with your shoulders on the mat is no place to be.
A count of 2, and the referee's hand was coming down for the 3.
You can look at any professional sport you want, JR, and you won't find more incredible athletes than the WWE superstars.
You're not wrong, King. They compete every week until they are physically incapable of continuing. There's no off-season in the WWE.
We're not talking about running a ball down a field or slapping a puck into a net. Oh boy, here he goes. Shelton Benjamin's a perfect example of why you don't want to let a young superstar rise too far too fast. All of his success has gone straight to his head.
What in the world are you talking about, King? Shelton Benjamin is one of the most... And now a pin! This could be it!
2, 3.
I think this crowd has decided to exercise the right of free speech.
God bless the First Amendment, JR.
You're not going to get him with that one.
Oh boy, here it comes. See, JR, this is exactly what. He's a 3 count away from a pinfall.
1, 2, 3.
I think these superstars are getting some feedback from the crowd, JR.
Nothing wrong with that, King. That's what we like to hear.
He's climbing the turnbuckle. What's he up to? What a counter!
I think Shelton Benjamin's theme song says it all. I truly believe there's no stopping this phenomenal young superstar.
I think he sure is, JR, and I think he got all of that finisher. We could have a pinfall here, JR.
1, 2, 3.
Listen to the crowd, JR. I think they've got something to say to these superstars.
And if they're smart, they'll listen. Remember, without these fans, these superstars are out of a job. He's got his opponent locked in a submission hold.
We can see a tap out right here, JR. Boy, this John Cena is his own big...
The submission has been expertly applied, and now it's just a matter of time.
That's right, JR. You've either got to break the hold or get broken by it. It looks like these superstars are looking for an opening.
And the first one to find one...
He's going for the pin!
1, 2, 3.
Well, you can't ever accuse the WWE fans of being shy about saying what's on their minds.
You sure can't, JR, and I don't think we'd have it any other way.
Boy, this John Cena sure is one of the most exciting young prospects in all of WWE. The submission is locked in. This could be huge.
Oh my gosh, JR! You can't go long without tapping out to this.
Boy, what a match.
I don't care how tough you are, JR. No one can take this kind of pain for long.
You're absolutely right, King. We've seen many superstars tap out to this very hold.
This could finish the match right here.
He's got his opponent in a pinning predicament.
2, 3.
This capacity crowd is making their opinions known tonight.
They sure are, JR, and I love to hear it. There's the reversal. This match has the potential to be an instant classic, and I think these fans are too stupid to realize it.
How can you say that, King? How can you insult the intelligence of these WWE fans?
Well, I heard that we gave them an IQ test, and the results came back negative.
Folks, this could be a
Rope
pinfall.
Here's the cover, JR.
1, 2, 3.
I think this crowd's giving these superstars a piece of their minds, King.
Are you sure they can afford it, JR?
This is Raw action at its finest. That's why...
Uh-oh. This isn't going to be pretty. He's going for the cover, JR.
1, 2, 3.
What a reversal. Boy, when you look at these superstars, it really drives home the fact that Raw is the dominant brand of sports entertainment.
Oh, there's no doubt about that, JR. There's not a superstar on the SmackDown roster who could hold a candle to Raw's finest. It's like he read his opponent's mind. So, how do you think this one's going to turn out, JR?
Honestly, King, I have absolutely no idea. Anything can happen here in the WWE.
But you've got to have a guess, right?
I might, but I'd rather keep it to myself if it's all the same to you, King. What a submission hold! Could this be a tap out?
It isn't. The hold can't be broken. You can't take this kind of pain for long. What a finishing move. I get chills every time I see it. He reversed it. I know you're not a fan of everybody in this match, JR, but you've got to respect...
He's got that submission hold locked in.
He sure does, JR. He might make his opponent tap out right here. So come on, JR. Just between you and me. Who are you pulling for in this matchup?
I'd like to see a clean victory by a superstar with a lot of heart and a lot of intensity who puts on the best performance possible for the fans, King.
Remind me to never try and step between these guys, JR.
That would be hazardous to your health for sure.
Don't tell me he's about to do what I think he's about to do.
You damn right he is.
Watch out! He reversed it!
And here's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
I feel so lucky that I'm actually getting to see these superstars wrestle each other.
Me too, King. This one has the potential to become an instant classic.
I think we're going to find out just how much punishment the human body can withstand here tonight.
I think you're right, King. These superstars seem intent on taking each other to the limit.
I love that attitude, JR. Go big or go home.
Well, these superstars sure aren't going home until this match is settled once and for all.
I've been looking forward to this match all night, JR. I can't believe it's finally underway.
This has been a highly anticipated match. It's living up to the hype.
No question about that, JR. The fans certainly seem to be into it, that's for sure.
And when it comes down to it,
he could pin him right here, JR.
1, 2, 3.
This is great, JR. Would you call this one a slobber knocker?
It's too early to tell, King, but it's definitely one hellacious matchup, no doubt about it. Excellent counter. What ring presence.
It looks like they've slowed the match down a little, and I think that's some good strategy right there.
It certainly is. I'm sure they're well acquainted with the old expression, fools rush in.
Is that why you always seem to be in such a hurry, JR?
I think I've eaten a little too much good Oklahoma barbecue in my day, King, to hurry anywhere.
I can't even...
He countered that and made it look easy.
Can you believe we're actually watching these superstars go at it, JR?
It's great to see, King. I've been looking forward to this match for a long time, and I'm glad to see that it's not a disappointment. He went straight for the pin. No flies on him.
I tell you, JR, this one has the potential to be a Match of the Year candidate.
No doubt about it, King. As far as I'm concerned, any WWE match has that potential. Everyone on the roster is an accomplished wrestler.
So who do you think's going to win? There's the pin.
1, 2, 3.
I can't believe he countered that one.
Oh, for the love of... Open your eyes, Ref. I can't believe he got away with that.
Well, you might not like it, JR, but he's going to do whatever it... Wow, these superstars left it all in the ring in that match, JR.